It's not easy to do a tick check on a long-haired coat, and especially a dark coat like Ellen. But I learned the hard way last year when Ellen got some ticks in her ear when I didn't check really well when we got back, or I guess I didn't check well enough. They ended up going down into her canal, and it was really a problem trying to get them out. So just want to show you on a long-coated dog especially, check really good around the ears. The ticks like moist areas, so check really well around the ears, around the face, the eyes. Inside the ear, Ellen ended up with 2 ticks inside her ear, and she showed me when she got home by shaking her head. And I listened, and sure enough, she had 2 ticks down inside her ear. But I'm going to show you on my little dog Star how to do a thorough tick check, and foxtail. Also, make sure she has nice white paws. You want to also check really well between the paws, because ticks are going to land. They're going to fall onto your dog from brush that they move up against. So try and stay in the center of the trail and avoid the brush, or their dog will brush up against them and they will crawl up into the ear, or if they walk on them, they'll walk between their toes. So they want to find a nice, safe, moist area to hide. So you want to check really well. So I'm going to show you, I have a little bag here. So when I come home, or I keep it in my backpack, I have a little tweezer here, which you can grasp the tick with. And I have a little bag, put the tick in, or a little container, a little plastic one if you have one. A little alcohol to clean the area, and some little gauze pads too. So here's my little kit. And then a little secret tip. I'm going to use this because I'm alone. I don't have anyone to hold my dog. My border collie is really wiggly, but she's pretty cooperative. But this will really help her to cooperate. It's a little jar of baby food that I froze, but thawed out a little on our walk. But this will really get her attention, and she will surely cooperate with my exam. Here. So first things first, we are going to check around the ears. Inside the ear canal, there's hair inside the ear. So you can see here as I open up her ear, there's fur. You've got to part the fur and look in the canal and just make sure there's nothing there, either ear. Also check around the eyes. She looks good. Also the collar. I would suggest taking the collar off, looking around all around the neck and the collar. I don't see anything. And then checking between the toes. That's another big area between her toes. She's portable, so I can really go over her, looking between. Foxtails love to work between the toes. So they'll kind of lodge there, and then they'll migrate in. And those can be very costly to deal with at the vet because they travel and they're not always easy to get to. I'd say most of the time they are not. They're super easy for you to get to them if you're doing your tick check. But truthfully, if they go for a few days, they start moving into the tissue, because the way they're designed is they're designed to migrate, almost like they have little barbs that just keep them moving into the tissue. So, okay, so we checked around the ears, we checked around the eyes, we checked the ventral neck area. 80% of the ticks are going to be in those areas and also on the feet and legs. So if you did that and you slacked off and didn't do the rest of the dog, probably be okay. But also I'm going to turn her and check her tummy because she's so low to the ground, and she looks pretty good. So Star, you can go back to eating your baby food. As far as ticks go, there are some natural products out there that you can use. They claim that they're 80 to 90% effective in killing the ticks. I don't know if there's a third party that's done that study to show that, but if you live in an area where ticks are really prevalent and you have a lot of Lyme disease or serious diseases, you want to talk to your vet about something that you know is going to work. So it's really important to keep you and your family safe because, as we all know, Lyme disease can be really serious and long-term if not found and treated correctly. If you live in an area where there are lots of ticks and a lot of foxtails, you want to be sure to be vigilant about that. And also talk to your veterinarian and get their best advice on how to prevent a tick-borne illness. And again, prevention is everything. If you can prevent a foxtail from migrating up in your dog's foot or into their trunk and potentially their lungs and internal organs, foxtails can be really nasty. If you live on the East Coast, you probably don't even know what a foxtail is. I never saw one until I came to California, and they're everywhere here. So anyway, best of hiking and enjoyment of the spring and summer this summer with your pets. Do so safely, and we'll see you next time.